hard to tell. I need to put a mirror on this. How long do I have to do this for until I have my own intro like everybody else does? I'm not on a 636 today, man. Look at all these rocks. Whoa. I can't even rip these corners. Anyway, not on a 636 today. I don't think any of the people that I know today that I've... Alright, let me rewind. I don't think any of the people that I've met going on all these out-of-town rides, they don't know what this bike is, who it came from, or any of that. It is a 675, and I did ride a street triple for a little bit, but this is not a street triple. This is a 2011 Triumph Daytona 6.7 gravel in the road. Sick. It's a Daytona 675. It's a Gen 2 with a street triple subframe, some gears and stunt parts. Which way do we go? I like that direction. Let's go. Oh my God, I love this bike. I belong on one of these. Your 636s are cool. Gravel on the road, it's still sick. But man, unless you got an FZ09, you know, another 3-cylinder, FZ09s are alright, but they do not sound like this. This thing just feels like a rocket ship. I have a 64-tooth sprocket on there. That's like way bigger than the stock one. I'm not doing any wheelies until you go follow Drew's photos and show him some love. Hopefully you did that. I trust you, because I want to do some wheelies on this thing. Oh, tree work ahead. Sure hope it does. It is sunny and not 70. That was yesterday. It's like 60 degrees, a little chilly. Did you follow him? I'm going to hang out until you follow him and show him some love. I'm going to trust that you followed him, because I am ready to do some... Oh, that sound is amazing. Oh, this is all over the road. This is the first time I've done like a street wheelie on this bike in a long time. But anyway, like I said, 2011 Daytona with a couple street triple parts. Can I get this? No. I still have some work to do for it. Fuck. I still have some work to do to it. Like, we have a steel frame sitting at home. Whenever Praxi Blocks feels like doing that, we're gonna do that for sure. Gotta get rid of this Brembo. I don't know how you guys like those. This sucks. I mean, it stops the bike, but maybe I got used to those HC3s on the 636. Oh my God, I know I'm not ripping that fast on these roads, but oh, the sound! Woo! Keep right. Spin wheeling, yeah! This bike's seen a lot of those. Other than just wanting to come out here and rip this thing on back roads, trust me, I would have left the camera at home. Sometimes you got to just ride without thinking about the video. But it's November. November is Mental Health Awareness Month. I feel like here recently I've heard a lot of people talking about it a little bit more, but I don't think you can talk about it enough. Mental health kind of means different things to different people. I'd say everyone has kind of a different view on it. A lot of people are just, I don't want to say too afraid to talk about it, but maybe more ashamed or like, yeah, kind of afraid to talk about it, you know? But the main reason I'm riding this bike today, this used to belong to a very, very good friend of ours down here, and he suffered from mental illness. It really hurts me to say that it did take his life, and he's no longer with us today. It's been a few years now, but this bike belonged to my friend Kyler, Raxy Box's friend, Jagger's friend. Kyler was the first one around here that kind of introduced us into motorcycles, especially wheelies. He wasn't doing none of the crazy, like actually stunt riding that we're a part of today, but seeing someone doing wheelies when you don't have a motorcycle at all and you've never been around them, that's such a crazy thing. He was chasing double back peggers, looping this thing. I watched him put this dent by throwing the bike into the curb. This bike has been through it for sure. It really makes me happy to be able to ride this bike and share Kyler's story. I really just want to let people know that it's okay to talk about how you're feeling. No one's going to make fun of you for it, because there's a really high chance that you're not the only person feeling those feelings. Even if you think it's just a dumb reason, it's okay to talk about it. Friends, parents, really anybody. If I met someone in a stunt ride, man, they can come up and talk to me just about anything. Don't be afraid. It'll make you feel so good to get that weight off of your chest. You can't have that weight on you too long. Oh, fuck. It's really not worth it. Yeah, I know. I can't go around a corner. I'm not good at it. Hey, I can scrape so I don't have to know how to go around corners. That's the best thing to see when you're ripping back roads, is a car with a trailer that you're definitely not going to be able to pass. That's alright. Means I can, we might be able to pass. Yeah, see me! Sick. Thank you, sir. The last time I ripped this road was with Josh Stoneman. Shout out to Josh, always one of the homies, for sure. It was probably about a month ago, but man, we were getting pelted with ladybugs so hard it felt like hail was hitting my helmet. I never experienced that before. God, that feels scary. I should not do that. Sorry, back to what I was talking about. Mental health does not discriminate against anybody, race, religion, age, height, weight, whatever. Oh, baby. Fine, I'll do a wheelie, I guess. If you're gonna make me. Fourth gear, what the hell? Oh shit, that hurt my ankle, man. Oh. Now, I ain't really doing any kind of cool tricks on this, mainly because I kind of suck. Seat time, baby. Nobody sucks, you ain't got no seat time. Story in.
Nocturnals represent.
Can you do a hoodie eats at a place that's not in the hood? I think I know somebody that might need to come down here and enjoy these back roads. Let's get the B-roll. I have had this motorcycle since January 15th, roughly. 2020? can't believe it's been that long. Whenever I first got it, I just took the fairings off because they were trashed, of course, from all the loops. But I learned how to do clutch-ups on this thing, like this bike. I used to go to stunt rides in Indy when I didn't even know anybody. I would just ride downtown and look for motorcycles that had cages or whatever on it and follow them. And I don't know, I used to do all this squid shit, just burnouts at stoplights. You gotta show them your best trick. Going to all these stunt rides and just doing seeing people do like all those crazy wheelies. They weren't even that crazy, just sit downs and scraping supermotos. But seeing people do that when it, first started riding, I was hooked. I remember doing the smallest clutch up. God, you want to talk about the scariest thing? Jump into spreader, yeah, whatever, foot drag scraping, all that shit. Yeah, it's scary, don't get me wrong, but your first clutch up, oh my God. The adrenaline that gave me, I was instantly hooked. But, trying to wheelie a stock sport bike with no guidance, it's kind of tough. But Braxy Blocks had an FZ07, and he was doing wheelies, so I bought an FZ07. I'm trying to set up nice B-roll shots. I got this gimbal that I spent $100 on, and every time you set your phone in it, it just wants to get all sloppy and just fall down and not work. So I tried. I can't say that I didn't. I asked someone to come on this ride with me, but they decided to cancel last minute. I'm not saying who you are, but if you know who you are, yeah. Braxy Blocks was doing way better wheelies than me on his FZ07 than I was on this. And when you're first starting out, instead of sticking to one bike, you feel like different bikes are going to make you better, and that's not true. And there wasn't really anyone to tell me that. So I parked this bike in the corner of the garage and didn't think nothing about it because I bought an FZ07 and I learned clutch ups on it. Like, I don't want to say clutch ups, but I learned I learned clutch ups on it. I was not doing anything on this. I learned how to use foot brake on the FZ07. I wasn't really good at using it, but I knew how to turn it off and on. Didn't really loop it, thank God. It's kind of a big bike to loop when you're starting out. Brown County State Park. Yeah, these are the best roads, man. I've been coming out here and ripping bikes, cars, you name it, on this road since I got my license. It's so close. Oh, and they're so good. Look at this. Maybe they're only good because I'm on this bike that sounds so good. Back to FZ07s. Braxy Blocks had one, I got one, did that. Well, I was kind of tired of the FZ07 because that thought of, maybe I'll be better on another bike. So I traded it for a supermoto. Shout out to Doug Blocks. Traded him my FZ, his CRF. I learned how to scrape on that thing, do coasters. That was the key for me. Anyway, fast forward a little bit. Bought a street triple last year, was fully stunted. I was down in Florida for some work and didn't end up working, so I figured I'd spend the last little bit of money I had on a stunt bike, and I found this stunted street triple at Marketplace. Broke the frame in Chicago on that, and I was itching for some 675 in my life, and I thought, what a better time. It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental health is such a big thing, a big part of my life. It's affected me directly, like me personally, having mental health problems, and a lot of friends and family around me. So I got this bike out, and I just want to share the story and spread some awareness. There's a cop that lives at that house over there, and he pulled me and my cool friends over up here a long time ago, like a year ago. We were doing wheelies right here, and there was no traffic. This cop comes out of his house in his underwear. I bet he didn't put a seatbelt on either. Comes ripping out, stops us over here. He's super pissed off I get it, we're doing wheelies, but there's no one here. He's pissed off, he yells at all of us. No one's shit's legal, whatever. one of his buddies comes up and tells us we can go, so we got out of that. You gotta respect cops, because they can take you to jail. Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Come on. See, even experienced riders do silly things like that. You know what I want to try to do? I'm gonna drop this down to second gear. I'm gonna open my face, oh, my broken visor. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! We're scraping the Daytona! Ah! I wonder if these people are tired of me doing wheelies through here, because every time I ride through here, I am cranking my hog for sure. Whoa! Good Lord, this sounds amazing. I'm gonna turn my idle up a whole bunch because I suck, but I'm gonna try to do circles on this bike. No way Noah did them last night. Kind of proved my ass wrong. I need to get better. Nope. Yep. Thank you for staying in your lane. Now I know this is just a 675 and it's not an R1 or bike blah blah blah's faster. I don't care. Ride your bike, enjoy it. But I do know that a lot of you guys that ride them leader bikes on the street, you ain't having as much fun as I am. Riding does wonders for the soul. That rev limiter. Ah! God, this bike is... If you don't feel this way about your bike, then you need to sell it and get something different. I highly recommend one of these turds. The frames are kind of weak and they probably blow up like every other stunt bike, but that sounds incredible. Next year is going to be nuts. It's going to have the steel frame, all the good parts. Ah! I just can't stop staying in this throttle. It just... I need to chill out. We're getting back to civilization. We're back in Grandview where all these rich people that, wow, my face is cold. If this GoPro is not turned on, I'm gonna be shitty. Sick. It's on. Oh, good Lord, look at that view. One day, we will probably not live out here because I shouldn't have neighbors. We'll have a nice waterfront property though. Hell, even if it's a trailer in front of a pond, that's waterfront property. Chill out, slow down. These people will call the police on me. I know there's a lot of crazy riders. You know, you can go watch YouTube videos, and I'm not even doing that crazy stuff, but ride within your limits. I've seen too many people crash trying to impress someone or do something they're not comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable, you shouldn't be trying it unless you're at the lot. If you're at the lot, you can do whatever the hell you want. Tricks wise, don't come to my lot and do some squid shit going fast. I ain't gonna fight you or nothing, but I'll be very disappointed.